Cecily and Adam were two ordinary people, living ordinary lives until they were both committed to the same insane asylum. The reason for their commitment was different, but they were both deemed to be a danger to themselves and others. As they settled into the bleak and eerie surroundings of the asylum, they soon realized that there was something very different about this asylum. At night, they would hear strange noises and see shadows moving in the corners of their eyes. They both brushed it off as just their imagination playing tricks on them, but as the days went by, the disturbances became more frequent and intense. One night, as Cecily was lying in bed, she suddenly sat up and gasped. In front of her was a figure, translucent and ethereal, yet unmistakably there. The figure spoke to her, and from that moment on, she realized she had the power to see and communicate with the dead. At first, Cecily was thrilled by her newfound ability and shared it with Adam. They both agreed to use it to uncover the secrets of the asylum and find out why the spirits were trapped there. However, as they delved deeper, they realized that not all spirits were friendly. Some were malevolent and vengeful, and they were not happy with the intrusions of the living. The story started to unfold as they discovered that the asylum was built on top of an ancient burial ground and that the spirits were not just confined to the walls of the building. They were trapped in a state of purgatory, unable to move on, and were seeking revenge on the living. One night, as Cecily and Adam were investigating one of the abandoned wings, they were ambushed by the spirits. They tried to escape, but the spirits were too powerful and relentless. Just as they thought it was the end for them, the door to the wing burst open, and a group of people dressed in white appeared. They were part of a secret society that protected the living from the spirits and had come to their aid. As they were being rescued, Cecily and Adam noticed that one of the spirits had taken possession of one of their rescuers, and as they were being led to safety, the possessed rescuer suddenly turned on them, revealing their true form. Cecily and Adam managed to escape the asylum and never looked back. However, the experience had left a lasting impression on them, and they knew that the spirits would haunt them for the rest of their lives. Years passed, and Cecily and Adam tried to move on with their lives, but they were forever changed by their experience in the asylum. They both suffered from nightmares and flashbacks, and they found it difficult to trust anyone. One day, they received a strange message inviting them back to the asylum. The sender claimed to have information that would answer the questions they had been seeking for years. Against their better judgment, they decided to return to the place where their nightmares began. As they entered the abandoned building, they were greeted by a figure wearing a hooded cloak. The figure revealed that they were part of the secret society that had rescued them years ago and that they had been watching over them since. The figure told them that the spirits were becoming more powerful and were on the verge of breaking free from their purgatory, and that only they could stop it. Cecily and Adam were skeptical, but they agreed to help. The figure led them to a hidden room where they found an ancient tome containing the secrets to banishing the spirits back to the afterlife. However, as they started to read the tome, they realized that the spirits had already broken free and were closing in on them. The hooded figure revealed that they had a plan to trap the spirits, but it required a sacrifice. Cecily and Adam were horrified when they realized that the hooded figure was referring to themselves. The hooded figure explained that their abilities made them the only ones capable of making the ultimate sacrifice to stop the spirits from wreaking havoc on the living. In a split second, Cecily and Adam made the decision to sacrifice themselves to save the world from the wrath of the spirits. As they closed the tome and performed a ritual, the spirits converged on them, but they were powerless against the banishment spell. With a final burst of energy, Cecily and Adam vanished, and the spirits were sucked back into the afterlife, never to be seen again. The hooded figure disappeared, leaving behind only the ancient tome and a cryptic message that read, "Their sacrifice will never be forgotten." Cecily and Adam may have been gone, but their legacy lived on, as the world would always remember the heroes who saved them from the wrath of the spirits.